Governor Greg Gianforte vetoed a pair of healthcare-related bills. It's the latest legislation he's rejected, citing budget concerns. Senate Bill 72 would have made it quicker for older Montanans and those with disabilities to receive Medicaid benefits for home and community-based services. Senate Bill 244 would have required state employee health plans to cover behavioral health screenings with no out-of-pocket costs. Both bills were sponsored by Republican Senator Mike Yakowicz of Billings. Gianforte said in his letters announcing the vetoes that he's committed to ensuring access to quality care, but the benefits of these bills were not worth the potential costs. Both of the bills passed with more than two-thirds support in the House and Senate. That means lawmakers will have an opportunity to vote by mail on whether to enact them into law despite the vetoes. A new federal lawsuit filed last week seeks deeper reckoning about the harms of Indian boarding schools and the federal government's role. Two tribes, one in Oklahoma, one in Nevada, filed a proposed class action suit against the U.S. Interior Department on behalf of all tribes whose members were sent to boarding schools over 150 years. They're asking the court to order a full accounting into more than $20 billion spent on the boarding school program, including money they say was taken directly from tribes. Shane Morgeau, a state senator and attorney, is a member of the Confederated Salish and Kootenai tribes. He says his grandmother was one of the students who suffered abuse in the schools, and that it's important to continue to look for resolution to what happened.
I'm glad someone has stepped up and said, you know, we need to do something about this. You know, the United States, you know, you've acknowledged that you did something, that a lot of wrongs happened. We've been telling you that, but that's not enough. You know, we need to start healing the damage from that.
The lawsuit was filed in Pennsylvania because it's the home of the Carlisle Indian Industrial School, one of the most recognized boarding schools. Students from more than 100 tribes were sent there over 30 years, and at least 200 of them died. The Blackfeet, Fort Belknap, and Fort Peck tribes have all sought to have the remains of some of those children returned to them in Montana.